I think everything is pretty much NHL except for the point system, which is nice.
I think it makes sense. Yeah.
I love the 3-point system.
Yeah. It's good for stuff like this, just to create that separation. But I don't think it's good for regular season stuff.
I think there should be some sort of adjustment with the point system when it comes to like shootout and overtime. I think if it goes to a shootout, there should only be 1 point available, and that goes to the winning team.
So there's no 2 points for winning.
So if you go to a shootout and you lose, you don't get the extra
point.
Yeah, the extra point, the runner up point.
Like
you still get 2. Yeah, you still get 2 points for the win, but if you go to a shootout, you don't get any points.
Oh, okay.
So you get 1 point for a shootout win.
Yeah, what was your one? You just said 1 point.
Yeah, for a win. Yeah.
No, if you lose, no. I'm saying, however it works, like you get your 2 points if you win, like normal.
Oh,
but if
okay.
you go to a shootout, you don't get the loser point. That's what I'm saying. Like
you're taking that win 1 point and moving it back over to the win column.
Correct. So if you don't get, so if you win, if you lose in overtime, in 3-on-3 overtime, you get the loser point.
What if instead we just do 3 points for an overtime win and have all the teams try to get to overtime instead?
Just add a point, mysterious point added.
Yeah, each team gets a point added.
Well, I mean, we're already adding a mysterious point anyway.
It's 3 points for a win in overtime and 1 point for an overtime loss. And then it's like, oh my God, all these games are going to overtime. This is insane. How do we can't handle all these overtime games. There's so much hockey being played.
Let's just really go crazy and get a roulette wheel with the various points, and you can even have a minus point, and whatever after overtime ends, the winning team goes and they spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on.
Hold on,
that's
even
what they
better
get.
idea.
And it's sponsored by Circus Sports.
Let's not even stop there. Let's go ahead and let's make the puck actually worth more than 1 goal, and sometimes worth less than a goal.
You bring out the orange puck and the blue puck. If you score with the blue puck, it's like
those would be really good colors for those pucks.
Yeah.
You take away goals from the other team if you score the blue pucks, and you give yourself more goals when you score the orange pucks.
Was that NHL hits or something like that?
It's literally no, it's just NHL the 3-on-3 mode.
Was it? Okay, I thought hits had something like that too. But.
Hits had did hits have a 2-goal?
I can't remember.
Or minus?
No, maybe not. It was just the sniper spot that I remember. I think
maybe I don't remember,
but
it's been a while.
So yeah, Gary, next CBA, make NHL hits or NHL 3-on-3 mode in the Gator game, NHL hockey. That's what we're saying. That's what we got.
It should be
or longer overtime.
Just interference is off. it's allowed.
The opposite of what is happening right now. Too much interference is.
Yeah. What do you? All right. So you said make overtime longer, Roy. What do you guys think about the extended 3-on-3 before going to a shootout? I know Nathan
absolutely. I love it, especially if they were to somehow get rid of that, almost or add something like a sort of like a shot clock.
10 minutes with someone to it back, just like the regroup.
Which I don't mind a regroup, but it definitely happens too much. Or they just keep circling back.
Yeah,
so,
but
you need to do it.
Shot clock, because what are you gonna do? Just take a face off?
The other team gets it. Just dump it.
You just dump it in, toss it into the corner. You have to go touch the boards at your bench.
There you go.
Go back and play.
How about this penalty shot if you don't use the shot clock
or a penalty?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. If you get a penalty shot. And then we're just back at the shootout thing again, bud.
Let's make it a penalty. Delay of game penalty for taking too long.
That's true. You can do that.
That could be too. Yeah,
I definitely clappers from the blue line. Get on that fuck!
I like the idea of extending it because McKinnon was complaining, it just makes it too tired out there. But I think that's the whole point is you want to see these done in overtime and not go to a shootout.
Yeah.
And that's when mistakes are going to get made. And I think you said it, Tanner, at work, where you're like, well, maybe don't take every single shot in overtime and you won't be tired.
No, I didn't say that.
You didn't say that? Somebody said that. I don't know who said that. Somebody said that. They were talking about
I was saying I mean, that's the point. It's rotate the guys in. You're going to have to manage your fucking stamina. And if your first line can't go and you're putting your third line out there and you're getting matched up against the other top line, better hope they can handle it, or maybe they'll shine and they'll score. Like a lot of guys that don't get that OT time will start to get some, and then you never know. Like some guys might be some heroes.
Yeah, 100% agree. But yeah, so this tournament has turned out to be a huge success. I think in terms of what the NHL is looking for. I mean, every single game, except not today, obviously, but leading up to today, it's almost seemed like every single game had some sort of like most watched since, highest rating since. And it's definitely answered the question that a lot of people were like, is this going to be a friendly exhibition tournament or whatnot? But like you said, I mean, the players cared about these games, and with the national pride on the line, it meant a lot.